Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we're still trying to put our realm, our personal realm anyway, back together a little bit. Now we are fabricating a claim here, and we'll see what that ends up meaning. I do want to check in on what our current tyranny level is. That's currently 31. Okay, so I don't really want to bump that up just yet. I am going to grab golden obligations here. Wonderful. We want to be building up our monthly income as much as possible right now because it's not going to be that much longer before we swap over. So that'll be great. We're doing fine on prestige for right now. I'm not concerned about our prestige levels. If we need more prestige, we can always go farm more by taking titles and then creating them, which is something we can do with gold, of course. So that is why we're currently switching off of Majesty focus and into Wealth focus. We, of course, want to put this all back together, and we want to make sure that these are maxed out. Now, all of these, I believe, are completely maxed out at this point in time. Yes, indeed. What about all of the others down here? This one's actually finishing up in just a couple of days, and we should definitely allow that to happen and begin work on war camps here. Fantastic. We're working on converting this area into our culture and religion. That's fine. And we'll just require a little bit more work down this way. We do need a new steward, it looks like, and we'll put this guy into the position. He's not super great, but he'll have to do. He's super angry, to be sure. That's mostly because we conquered him. And he's the wrong religion. There is some of that. He might accept. We'll see what he wants in return. Getting him into the correct religion would be a big deal. You get a weak hook. But I'll do it. Hopefully he'll forget about that weak hook. And not, do anything particularly evil with it. I'm sure he will. What did that end up doing for his opinion of us? Still negative 100. Wonderful. Mostly because of foreign culture group, and he's a little upset that we demanded his conversion. He'll get over this, though. This he will definitely get over. So we're going down by about a quarter tyranny point per month. That is good to know. Yeah, I think we'll revoke Garumel. Perhaps, well, actually, we should check to see what their levy numbers are like. Yeah, Garumel is definitely the one that we should go for. So we could revoke this basically immediately if we were to do this. Who would all declare on us? Quite a number of them. Okay, we'll probably hold off on that. We have completed our county control. And we're going to want to work on a little bit more control over in this area. We do need a new marshal. Our marshal just immediately died. Perfect. And this guy is actually our best option right now. Okay. It'll have to be him. So this is completely fine. We are working back up on our number of troops, which is wonderful to see. We are getting some long reign years going on here, or probably actually right now getting rid of our short reign. If we look in here. Yeah, short reign minus 16. Now it's actually different because we conquered this guy. Yeah, fair enough. For everyone else, it's minus 12. So that's good. And we are, of course, working on swaying. We are about 29 years away from quilted armor. However, crop rotation will be finished anytime now, and we'll see what gets exposed next to an innovation. I want to get that cleared up as soon as possible. We can transfer this guy over, and we should probably do that. Sure. That's fine. Okay, are we truced to anybody, really? Yorubaland, Quarfa, yeah. I'm just... we could go after some people. That is something we could do. Potentially work up our prestige towards Exalted Among Men. That wouldn't be the worst thing. We did just get crop rotation, which is great. Looks like quilted armor was what was exposed to an innovation. And that's about 3 years away. I think that we are going to go for Mubarazun over here. That's going to be 27 years. But I want to do that because I think it's extremely unlikely based on our surrounding culture groups. I think it's extremely unlikely that this gets exposed to an innovation. Unlike Banis. But we should figure that this is going to take about 3 years, and this is going to take about 30 years in total to get all of these. So we are currently roughly 28, 29 years away from adopting a clan government. That could happen with this guy's life. Within this guy's life, rather. But I'm not 100% convinced that it will. Now, I would like to attack Gurma. If we did a kingdom invasion, we don't have the prestige, of course, for that. We could just do a de jure county claim, although we're better off doing a conquer county. And I think I'm interested in doing this. So we'll get that started, and we'll go ahead and drop our rally points right over here. This is his capital, which is pretty convenient, actually. We should have these guys over here. Okay. We'll raise up our men-at-arms, and in we go. And we'll raise up some reinforcing levies. This should be more than enough. In we go. The question is, do we immediately win this or not? We did gain a level of devotion. That's, you know, nice, considering that our piety is currently being crushed. Not much we can do about that, of course, because we can't build temples yet until we become a clan government. We'll just go ahead and allow this to tick forward, I think. There's 2 months left here. Some of our daughters came of age. We could marry them off. It is something we could do. This is not anything important in terms of war score. Our prisoner brother and rival. What could go wrong with releasing him? I'm going to hold off on that one. At the very least, I want him to pay the maximum amount. Is the war leader in the capital? No, he is elsewhere. Okay, we have a new player heir. That's not a shock. Our previous heir was, of course, sickly. We're going to make this guy be a steward. Wonderful. And we are progressing up on this fort. There we go. 24%. We still don't know exactly where their army is, and that is a little bit spooky to me. Wait, apparently he is in the capital? I have no idea where this guy is. Located in Kiribati. A barony title that's not created. I'm sorry, what? We captured his wife and 2 others, but they don't actually count towards our war score. So we will ransom them back. Or at least one of them for that 40 gold. But he doesn't have any gold, so that'll have to be all of that. Oh, there's his army. Hello, army. Actually, I think that's his allies' army. Okay. Well, I guess we will just continue to get some sieging done. Or we could come over here and fight his ally. We're less likely to take attrition. We can drop off seizures here on the way. Yeah, I don't hate this. Of course, we have ticking war score on our side. But we'll just drop off seizures here. And we'll come attack these guys. Wonderful. So we are going to need how many troops here? 912. So we will detach, of course, this unit of onagers, and we will detach, say, 1209 levies. Then we'll select the rest of these, and we'll make our way up here. We're saving the other onagers for something like this. Yes, we do have 2 units of onagers, and it would make it slightly faster to siege this, but I want to multi-siege, if we can get away with that. And we should be able to, if these guys are going to let us catch them like this, which it absolutely looks like they are. They want to fight us in these hills, but we will get the defensive bonus here. They don't win this under any circumstances. These guys are... They should have gone south. They absolutely should have gone south. That is a lot of piety loss. We're really bad at being Muslim. Like, really, really bad at it. That wasn't a stack wipe, but they're walking in on us. We did just finish a promote culture task, and we should absolutely continue working over here on that. Let's see. We are also fabricating, yeah, instead of conversion. That's correct. Okay. This is not updated, I guess? Oh, it's because she's the wrong culture, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be what that is. Awkward. Very, very awkward. Well, maybe she'll convert over, but whatever. We did just capture some combatants over here. That's absolutely fine. We'll go up and attack Ouagadougou. Excellent. This is, of course, going extremely well here. We can ransom this prisoner. Are they worth anything? No. Okay, we'll ransom them for 10 gold. Excellent. We got this siege completed, and we'll go and attack Gurma, the namesake of Gurma. Excellent. And we're pretty close over here if we need to send reinforcements. In fact, we may want to just station besiegers here. So split off, say, I don't know how many they actually need. Hopefully 973 would be enough. We should check. I want to select the holding, thank you. I want to select the holding, thank you. 702. Yes, this is enough. So we will have just these guys wander off over here. Excellent. And they can reinforce either of these if they decide to attack us. They're sieging over here, though, so that's fine. I'm not concerned about that siege, of course. 7 months and 3 months versus 5 months. Yeah, this isn't too relevant. Let's bump that back up to speed 3. Apparently, at some point, I hit the 1 button, which bumped it to speed 1. I don't think that was very long ago, though. Excellent. I would like to ransom our brother, but it's a terrible idea, and he can't afford it anyway. So instead, we are going to move him to the dungeon. Yes, everyone in our family will hate us for it, but they already do, so why do we care? We should probably actually call in a hunt here. We need to lose a little stress. And I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of a prestige bump. That would be fine. Mediator. +1 diplomacy. So apparently we're going to spank this guy because he's acting like a child and we'll be punished like one. Fantastic. You know, that's a great way to do things. 40 stress and 100 piety. Well, we're bad at piety anyway. We'll just take the 35 stress because we are honest. Well, that didn't really help with the stress reduction, did it? Maybe it will once we actually... Actually, we should move over here. Maybe it will once we finish this, though. Any way to lose stress here? That's a negative. In that case, it was a perfect hit. Was it not? Excellent. So yeah, we lost this siege, but we also don't care. That is not relevant to us. They can do whatever they want. 150 prestige. Okay, we're going to have to host a feast then as well. We'll lose a bunch of stress, 44, because we're gluttonous and greedy. We've got plenty of cash, though. And that is the primary thing here, is that we need to make sure that we continue to have plenty of cash. But I'd love to make it up to Exalted Among Men. That would be a very useful thing for us. We'll just gain some mutual respect, I suppose. This guy's calling us in. An Egyptian Ashari uprising. He is, of course, our brother-in-law. I'm going to accept that, but I want to take a look at what exactly is going on here. They have 2,700 troops. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure how much we care about this, but regardless, we certainly want to finish up this war first. And we'll enforce those demands. Excellent. Now, we can't put these troops down until they come back to our territory because we're in a war. And the closest we'd be able to get to is up here. It's definitely awkward. We'll see how we manage to get in there. And before we actually respond to this war, I would like to check over here on the status of this claim. Okay. We're not very far away from that. 6 months. I don't suppose we can put it in our allied country. Unfortunately, we can't. The closest we could get would be up in Tumno. And we're just going to raise all of our troops there. We're going to raise up somewhere around 4,000 troops. We don't need all of our troops. This is enough. And we're going to have to look at where the enemies are. They're all the way over here. That is a long walk. Might it have been faster to raise them over here and walk this way? Honestly, with this ocean stretch, I don't know. I don't know which would have been faster. Regardless, we're going in this way. We could, however, raise up a few extra levy troops over here and come in the other direction as well. We could raise up, say, another 4,000 here. Something along the lines of this is enough. And send them up over to here. Again, that's a very long walk. Any way we slice it, this is a long ways away. But that's okay. 41 gold? Sure. 50 gold? Sure. Now, this is going to finish up. We're not going to immediately take advantage of this because our troops are otherwise occupied. However, we are going to immediately start fabricating a claim on Munio. We can create the Duchy of Air. That would probably push us up to Exalted Among Men. I think we do that. And we will grant that straight over to this guy, the rebelling guy. I'm sure this is not going to cause any problems. We made this person really sad. Although they don't necessarily know it. He lost the duchy, and it went to the guy who was rebelling against him. Oh wait, this is still him. He got the county as well. Never mind, he's very happy. The guy he was fighting against, less happy. We're going to take war profiteer for sure, since we're currently at war and planning to be at war for a little while. And we are making progress. I wouldn't exactly call this speedy. We'll see if we manage to get there in time. However, this claim is almost done, and that is fantastic. I want to double check these holdings, make sure there's not anything that can be queued up right now. Okay. Our vassal actually queued something up on their own. I like that. They're showing some initiative. I think he'll go back to bed. Excellent. So we are about to hop into the water here. This will cost us 55 gold. Yes, we are going to grab that unpressed claim. And we will deal with that after this war. First, though, we want to immediately begin fabricating a claim over here. Excellent. And now we're melancholic. Sure. So there's a bunch of nonsense going on over here. Looks like our allies are winning that, but what is our current occupation? I see. Fair enough. We're actually getting close over here. And we're getting somewhat close over here as well. And actually, I'd rather that these guys come on in over this way. A little bit further on the boats. But then we'll come in and attack this force of pretty much just levy troops. Not very much going on there, in all honesty. Okay. Let's wrap up this war as quick as we can. We've got other fish to fry. Wonderful. This should, in theory, turn this war around very nicely. We just captured their leader. Okay, well, home go our troops, and we are, of course, going to talk to this jerk, and we are going to revoke this. We have a claim. He won't accept it, but we won't be a tyrant. And yes, some people will join this. Munio will join. Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. So we're going to do something cheesy here. We are going to raise up around 10,000 troops here. There we go. And we're going to tell this guy, you are going to give us this chiefdom. He's not going to accept it. We don't care. We're going to revoke this, and we probably want to actually be fabricating on this. I don't know if this guy's going to rebel or not. If he doesn't rebel, then we are going to want to fabricate on Garumel instead. He did rebel. Okay, perfect. They only have 862 troops. That's entertaining. Okay. We will go ahead and station besiegers here. Yeah, we lost a few troops. We expected that. 960. So we're going to split off our units of onagers, as well as this unit of levies, and the rest of these, we're going to go chase down these guys. We're going to make sure to put in a commander. This guy's not the best commander, but he'll do. And we will begin crushing these little forces. Maybe we capture this guy. We'll see. We did not. That's okay. This is actually kind of ideal right now. We do need a new marshal as well as a new steward. There we go. And we are going to chase down these guys if we can. We actually can't, so I'm going to see. They're locked in. Okay. Maybe we start sieging this. Yeah, we know that we've got some other areas under siege. This is fine, though. We could call in allies. It doesn't actually cost us anything here because this is technically a defensive war. So we may as well. There's no reason not to. Excellent. But we actually kind of don't care about all of this nonsense over here. This is fairly irrelevant to us right now. Magnificent. So we have about 30 days left on this siege. Where is their leader? He is in Yao. So we may capture their leader here. I do want to station besiegers here. And we're going to move these guys south because I do see that these guys are heading in perhaps to take out this force. They're heading for a capital? Okay, I don't mind that. We're just going to group up here. And we'll use these levy troops to fight these guys a bit. I want to chase down these guys if we can, and then come back and attack this force. It looks like we actually catch them here. These guys are fighting the Grand Emirate of Sahara, who they must be hostile to, because they didn't rebel. I like it. I like that a lot, actually. We're only at 20% war score right now. That's okay. Make that 23, and we're going to attack over here. Wonderful. We'll catch this force. Wait, this guy technically isn't the war leader, is he? No, he is. He is definitely the war leader. Okay. We'll attack these guys, and then we'll come up and defend our capital here. Yes, this force is not sieging particularly quickly because we don't have any siege weapons there. I am aware of this. And I also don't really care that much. We're going to swing up there and reinforce it, though. I just wanted to get these armies taken care of. Wonderful. We obtained lost knowledge. That's great. So they're at 46-13. It's not particularly threatening, in all honesty. This is fine. But apparently this guy is the war leader. Is what it looks like, anyway. He's technically not. But he is the highest ranking person there, so there's that. We're going to go ahead and split off this unit of levies, as well as both units of onagers. We're going to take the rest of these, and we're just going to chill here for a moment. I want to see what these guys have planned. 30 days on this siege. I think we actually just stay here. Keep the army together for now. We just discovered quilted armor. What gets exposed next? Banis, as expected. 29 years away, 23 years away. Okay. That is perfect. Do I have any allies in this area yet? They're up here. They're making their way south. Okay. There's Garumel under our control. That is ideal. I'm going to go ahead and I think... Those are hostile. Okay. These are also hostile. Crossing here and here. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and raise additional troops over here. And we'll start looking at dealing with some of this. Wonderful. We are going to have to still deal with these armies that are up here. There's no doubt about that, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I would like a better commander than this up here, but we don't really have one. So that's okay. I don't want to tangle with these hostile forces right now. We're just going to move slightly down. And then we're going to siege Munio. Excellent. Okay, now the question is, do they get caught here? I feel like they do. Yes, they do. That's ideal for us. We're just going to stand by and watch that. Absolutely excellent. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will finish up this rebellion that we kind of provoked ourselves on purpose. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.